Hello guys, this is the second tutorial about Excel learning program. In first video, we discuss about interface, home, and basic guide for to learn this Excel program. Now, further any delay, we start this second tutorial, and in this one, we discuss about insert. So, before we start this insert, firstly, we will learn about page layout. So click on page layout and here are some options for themes. Current office theme. Pick a new theme to give your document instant style and just the right personality. Each theme uses a unique set of color, fonts, and effects to create consistent look and feel. So we will see some ready to use style with their organic name like gallery, integral, lawn board, organic, banded. So select anything which you like slice. So all style related this slice theme will appear here. It will change colors and design and style. Also, you can browse for theme if you have already on your PC. So you can select that. Colors, quickly change all the colors used in your document by picking a different color palette. This will update the color available to you in the color picker along with any theme colors in your document. No matter what palette you choose, your document will look perfectly coordinated. You can set any font group. And here is another last option for theme effects. Quickly change the general look of objects in your document. Each option uses various borders and visual effects such as shading and shadow to give your objects a different look. So these all options about themes. You want to see any theme effect, so we will select any template we will select my family's health record, or we will select social media content calendar. Click on create. So this is the social media content calendar. You will see LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can add as your choice like YouTube or WordPress for your website. Enter notes here, time, message, link, visual add notes about the images to be included in message. So now click on insert and click on page layout. So as we can see this theme, now you will see effect. You will select gallery, so it will change color and all settings. Font effect, and effects. Actually there is not object in this template, so we will select another object which has template. So close it and open template which has any object like this loan calculator. So chart is like object, we will see. Page layout and effect. If not any object you are looking here, so insert any object like here, insert, and we will insert. So we will insert any object for like so this is one object. Now page layout and effect. So select here, glow, reflection, glossy. So this is changes in theme. Now this second option, margins. Set the margins sizes for the entire document or the current section. Choose from several commonly used margin formats or customize your own. If you want to need more information, so click on tell me more. So you will see some settings and steps. Set up margins before printing a worksheet to better align an Excel worksheet on a printed page. You can change margins, specify custom margins, or center worksheet either horizontally or vertically on the page. Page margins are the blank spaces between your data and the edge of the printed page. Top bottom page margins can be used for things such as headers, footers, and page numbers. So you can use that margins for headers, footers, and page numbers. Follow the steps below to set page margins. Select the worksheet or worksheets that you want to print. How to select worksheets? To select a single sheet, click the tab for the sheets that you want to print, like this one. If you don't see the tab that you want, click the tab scrolling button to display the tab and then click the tab. To select two or more adjust sheets, click the tab for the first sheet, then hold down Shift and click the tab for the last sheet that you want to select. Sometimes you need similar data or settings like margins. So this is a useful. You select together some sheets so you can easily work on that sheets. Select two or more non-adjust sheets. So it's a different between adjust and non-adjust. Click the tab for the first sheet, then control hold down control while you click the tabs of the other sheets that you want to select. Like we have the some sheets. So we have now these five sheets. Press first one and hold down control like this. You can select some sheets together. To select all sheets in a workbook, select all sheets from the shortcut menu. So right click on a sheet tab, then click select all sheets from the shortcut menu like here. Here you will see the option select all sheets. So click on. So now all these sheets are selected. One tips: when multiple worksheets are selected, group appears in the title bar at the top of the worksheet. To cancel a selection of multiple worksheets in a workbook, click any unselected worksheet. If no unselected sheet is visible, right-click the tab of a selected sheet, then click ungroup. Like you have the one group of selected sheets. So right-click on any sheet and click on ungroup sheets like this. On the page layout tab, in the page setup group, click margins. This is the first option. This one, margins. You will see some commonly used margins. To use predefined margins, click normal, wide, or narrow. So these all are predefined margins. If you previously use a custom margin settings, that setting is available as the last custom. This one, you will see the first option, last custom setting, and these all are predefined margins, and also you can custom margins. So this dialog box will appear. Now you can change like top, and you will see this example. So like 12 on top. Look here now, right, left, and bottom. Center on page horizontally or vertically. This is the vertically and horizontally. Then okay. Margin don't fit page size, so change. Then okay. Print preview. We didn't find anything to print, so firstly we need to type something like in this column there are some data. We'll delete this object. Now click on margins and custom margins. It's selected. Now firstly preview for this sheet. So as we can see, this is print preview. You will see this margin sign. There are 9 pages. Now change margins. All these options are one selected and horizontally. Now make 2, 1.5 or 2. Now print preview. So it has more place. Look preview. There is another option for header and footer. Custom header, custom footer. So in custom header, To format text selected, select the text, then choose the Format Text button. To insert a page number, date, time, file path, file name or tab name, position the insert in a certain point in the edit box, then choose the appropriate button. To insert picture, press the Insert Picture button to format your picture. Place the cursor in the edit box and press the Format Picture. So all these options, left section, center and right. So in center, you want to add any picture, select from your PC, download, right section, insert time, right, insert date, insert page number, insert page number, insert number of pages and insert page number, then OK. Preview. So it will be like print. Then OK. Similarly, you can insert footer, custom footer, all these options, format text and insert page number, insert number of pages, date, time, insert file path, file name, sheet name and image, and also you can format. First page footer, and this is the all pages footer. Different odd and even pages if you need, so check this box. Different first page, scale with document, align with page margins. There are some more options. Orientation, so select portrait and landscape. And in advanced, Microsoft Print to PDF advanced document setting. Page paper output, paper size, so select, and copy count 1 copy. You can add if there is available option, and then OK, and then cancel this. So like this you can insert and you can custom and you can make changes in header and footer. So you will see this header and footer options. You can change different odd and even pages, different first page and scale with document. There are some more options, portrait and landscape. So these all options about this page setup. Now here you will see another tab in this page setup sheet, print area. You will see this one, and print title. rows to repeat at top, columns to repeat at left. Select any column like this one or any particular column. Similarly, you can select any row like this, enter here. Print area. So you want any custom print area like this. So click here, drop down arrow. Guidelines in print, black and white, draft quality, row and column headings. Now click on print preview. So that particular area will be printed. And you will see this line. You want to change so easily like this area. So click here. Now print preview. And it's black and white. You want to this color. So sheet and uncheck this box and now try again. Still you not see that graph. So check and in the sheet over then down, page order down then over. Uncheck these all options. Now try preview. So it's now you can see complete this chart. Comments if you want to at end of sheet is displayed on sheet. So if you have any comment like firstly insert any comment, review and comment like this one. So now this area has the comment. Now click on this page layout, margins and custom margins. So this area has and our print area is changed. So firstly close and we need to make comment here, review and comment like this. Here you want to make comment best. Good. Now try page layout, margins, custom margins, and in sheet select comments at end of sheet. Now print preview. Now select here so you can see. There is not available comment option still. So see what's going on. Print preview. Also, you can show cell error as displayed a blank or this type. Like if you have some error, like make one insert a row. Now you make some error like so as we can see it's has now error. So we'll try in a new blank document. So firstly close this one, and here we'll make some formula error. So to create error equal equal and found. So it will create, but I will show you how to create an error, and after how we will display that error. So anyway, you can display error some different tags. Now you can select any margin like wide and narrow or last custom settings, and you will see some size in cm. Here you can change orientation. So orientation you can select portrait or landscape. This is the landscape and portrait. You want to see visual effect, so file and this select loan calendar. Now page layout and orientation. So landscape. Portrait, and you will see this print area mark. So this is options for selecting orientation or as portrait or landscape. And tell me more, so we will see what office says about this. Print a worksheet in landscape or portrait orientation. By default, Microsoft Excel prints worksheets in portrait orientation, taller than wide. So easy word with portrait and landscape, taller than wide. You can change the page orientation to landscape on a worksheet by worksheet basics. Change the page orientation. Select the worksheet or worksheets for which you want to change the orientation. When multiple worksheets are selected, like in group, appears in the title bar at the top of the worksheet. To cancel a selection of multiple worksheets in a workbook, click any unselected worksheet. If no unselected sheet is visible, right-click the tab of a selected sheet and then click Ungroup Sheets. So we discussed before these options. On the Page Layout tab, in the Page Setup group, click Orientation and then click Portrait or Landscape as we discussed. Note or notes: if you don't have a printer setup, the orientation option will appear dimmed and you won't be able to select it. To resolve this, you must set up a printer. The option also appears dimmed when you are editing the contents of a cell. To resolve this, press Enter to accept the changes or Escape to cancel the changes. And another note, you make sure, because you can set page orientation on a worksheet by worksheet basics, you might print some worksheets in a workbook in one orientation such as portrait orientation and other worksheets in the same workbook in the opposite orientation such as landscape orientation. Simply set the orientation for each worksheet as appropriate and then print a worksheet or workbook. Change the pen orientation when you are ready to print. Select the worksheet or worksheet data that you want to print. Click File, Print. In the Page Orientation drop-down box, under Settings, click Portrait Orientation or Landscape Orientation. When you are ready to print, click Print. Create a template that uses landscape orientation by default. To save time, you can save a workbook configured to print in landscape orientation as a template. You can then use this template to create other workbooks. So it's easy way if you want to work in different sheets and different workbooks. So you save any template on your PC. Create the template. So to create template, create a workbook. Select the worksheet or work for which you want to change the orientation. So this all guys about orientation. So this is the tips to make any other customization as unnecessary. Now this option is choose page size. Choose a paper size for your document. You can select redefined size A4, A3. These are commonly used size. More paper sizes. Orientation you can select here also. Scaling like 77% is normal size, fit to one page wide by tall. So you can you can make a custom paper size and you can fit your content on that particular document. So like 2 pages wide by one tall. Paper size letter, tabloid, legal statement, executive A3, and there are some more sizes. Print quality, so 600 dpi. First page number leave as a default auto. Print preview. So we can see this one copy and we made this paper size like this. And it's a big size. You can also change from here. A4 landscape. Custom scaling, so no scaling, print sheets as their actual size. So it's actual size for this print. Fit sheet on one page. Shrink the printout so that if fits on one page, so it will shrink in one page. Whole content in one page. You can change page size like B4 25%, and also you can change orientation. So portrait now. Fit all columns on one page. Shrink the printout so that if that it is one page wide, like so it will create about some more pages. And another, fit all rows on one page. And make landscape orientation. And this is the noise scaling, actual size. And there are some more page setup as we discussed before. Margins, header or footers, footer and sheets. So these all options about size. Here is the option print area. Select an area on the sheet you'd like to print. Set print area, first one. You have selected a single cell for the print area. If this is correct, click OK. If you select a single cell by mistake, click cancel. Select the cells you want to include and then click set print area again. Like I want to select this print area. Now select and set print area. So you will see one box very lightly gray. Clear print area. So it will clear print area. Now breaks. Add a break where you want to the next page to begin in the printed copy. Your page break will be inserted above and to the left to your selection. Insert page break. So we can see now this pages. Firstly, we will select set print area. Click OK and remove page break. Select this area as a print and remove all page breaks. So now we can see there is no any page break now. Background. Choose a picture of your background and add some personality to your worksheet. From a file, Bing image search. One type personal. So from a file, select and Now you will see background is as your choice. Sometimes we need some specific background for some reason. So you want to give your unique look to your document. So it's okay, and you can select your company's logo background. You can add background like watermark, and also you can select any default background. So it's depending on you which type of background you need on your project. You want to change background, so firstly delete background. Now again click here, and from PC select insert. You have the page break, so remove page break. And if it will not affect, if you will change theme, your background will remove if you delete background. Otherwise it will stay in all pages and all sheets. If you need in all sheets similar, so you need to make firstly group of sheets to apply to all your sheets. Like we have now 6 sheet, so select by pressing Ctrl and leave. So now these all options are selected, these sheets. Now page layout. But unfortunately it's not working in the group, so ungroup sheets, and you can use background one by one, as we can see now. You can insert Bing image by online. Press enter. These all are creative commonly used, so no worry about copyright. And if you want all type of images, so uncheck it. You will get some ideas about creating a background about your company's defined logo or item. So select any image which you think it's good as background. Like this one, and so click on insert. So it's looking like this. It's Excel, but you can see. Select all sheets. So you can select all sheets, background and insert. Now this one. So like this, if you want to see properly, so change size, and also you can select look from here how it's looking. So this is the easy way to insert background. Print titles. Choose rows and columns you'd like to repeat on each printed page, such as those with labels or headers. Click on Tell Me More. Repeat specific rows and columns on every printed page. If a worksheet spans more than one printed page, you can label data by adding row and column headings that will appear on each print page. These labels are also known as print titles. Follow these steps to add print titles to a worksheet. On the worksheet that you want to print, in the page layout tab, this one, click print titles, this one. In the page setup group, this one. Note this, the print titles command will appear dimmed If you are in cell editing mode, if a chart is selected on the same worksheet, or if you don't have a printer installed. For more information about installing a printer, see finding and installing printer driver for Windows Vista. So click here if you want to know more how to install printer. So here you will see how to find a compatible printer driver for a computer that's running a 64-bit version of Windows. So here is this guide from this Microsoft Office, and this is the official page. Please note that the Microsoft has discontinued support for Windows XP. Check your printer manufacturer's website for continued driver support. On the Shift tab, under the print titles to one or both of the following. In the row to repeat a top box, enter the reference of the rows that contain the column labels. So on the Sheet tab, this one. In the rows, do one or both of the following. So do one or both. So one in the rows to repeat at top. So you will see these options. So we rename this tab best. In the row to repeat a top box, enter the reference of the rows that contains the column labels. In the rows to repeat a top, enter the reference of the rows that contains the column labels. In the columns to repeat at left box, enter the reference of the columns that contains the row labels. For example, if you want to print column labels at the top of every printed page, you could type this one $1 semicolon $1. In the rows to repeat at top of box. As we can see here the option. You can also click the collapse pop-up window buttons at the right hand of the rows to repeat at top and columns to repeat at left boxes, and then select the title or rows or columns that you want to repeat in the worksheet. After you finish selecting, the title, rows or columns. Click the collapse dialog button again to return to the dialog box. Another note, if you have more than one worksheet selected, the rows to repeat at top and columns to repeat at top left boxes are not available in the page setup dialog box. To cancel a selection of multiple worksheets, click any unselected worksheet. If no unselected sheet is visible, right-click the tab of selected sheet and then click Ungroup Sheets on the shortcut menu. So, firstly, check these all sheets are selected or not. So, these are not selected. Close it and page setup. Click on this drop down. Select sheet. Now you will see rows to repeat at top. So select from here any row. Like I want to this 6 number. So we can see dollar sign and at semicolon dollar sign at 7. Any you will select. Then press enter. Columns to repeat. So like G H H. So this formula, press enter. Now okay. Check again. Actually 9. Now print preview. So we don't have anything. So firstly we will click here. It has the content. Delete background. Now page setup. Sheets. We selected rows repeat at top. So select here and change. We will select this second one. Press enter. Now page setup and see preview. And okay, in here we need to select yeah, it's a good. Okay, portrait. We need to remove print area. So clear paint area. Now check. Yes. And select here print entire workbook. Or print active sheets. If you have the page break, so remove all page breaks. Now check. So it's looking like this. So these all options about page setup, and we discuss in this page setup how to set and change margins in page, and also we discuss how to set portrait and landscape orientation, size and print area, breaks, background, and print titles. So practice one by one every options and try to set your size. This is the work for you. And create, and if you have the printer, so print some copy so you can check your work. In this option you will see scale to fit. So with automatic, shrink the width of your print out to fit a certain number of pages. Height, same, shrink the height of your printout to fit a certain number of pages. And scale, you can select scale to 100%, stretch or shrink your printout to a percentage of its actual size. Set width and height to automatic when using this feature. Like you can make 75% or 50%. So your desired size you select from here. This options, sheet options, guidelines, headings. Here if you want to see guidelines, show the lines between rows and columns to make the sheet easier to read, like this one. This is the without guideline, and this with guideline. The guideline won't print unless print is also checked or selected. So click on guideline. Now we can see guideline is selected. We'll check this one, any blank one, like this 5. Remove and view. But make sure this guideline is not print unless you need to check if you want to this guideline use in your print area. Print guidelines. Print the lines between rows and columns to make the sheet easier to read. So check this box. So now printer will set these lines to appear. Headings. This one is the headings for Excel. View, hide. So check to show and uncheck to hide. Print. Now printer will select these headings to appear on printed sheet of paper. Print rows and columns headings. Row headings are the row numbers to the side of the sheet. Column headings are the letters or numbers that appear above the columns on a sheet. This one. This is the rows headings and this is the column headings. Check to show and uncheck to hide. Bring forward, arrange. Send the selected object back one level so that it's hidden behind more object. If you have some object in your Excel sheet, so you can arrange them easily. Like we will give the example. So insert illustrations and shapes. Like we have this emoji. And there is another one also. Like this one. Now actually there is two shape. So if you want to show emoji, so select it and page layout. Now click on bring forward, send backward like this. So like this you can arrange, bring forward and bring to front. Bring the selected object forward one level so that it's hidden behind fewer objects. Send backward. Send the selected object back one level so that it's hidden behind more objects. Selection pane. See a list of all your objects. This makes it easier to select objects, change their order, or change their visibility. Also, you can align snap to grid. Firstly, select Align, Snap to Grid, Snap to Shape, and View Guidelines. Rotate, rotate or flip the selected object like this. And also you can rotate easily like this. You can make group. So to make group, firstly select by any object. So press Ctrl and select, click it. Then another object. Now both are in group. Then click on group. Now join objects together to move and format them as if they were a single object. So it's easy if you have the some objects and you want to make similar changes. So group will make easy for you. So click group. Now like this you can move together. You can change and you can give the effect similarly to every object. Edit and format, hide and hide. So this is the, you can do this one. Now in this formula tab, you will see first option, insert fraction. So insert function work with the formula in the current cell. You can easily pick functions to use and get help on how to fill out the input values. Here is the some example, tell me more. Use the insert function dialog box to help you insert correct formula and arguments for your needs. To view the insert function dialog box, click this tab or this icon. Now you will see search for a function like you will see type a brief description of what you want to do and then click go, or select a category like most recently used. Select a function encode URL returns as URL encode string. So all, so you will see a large number of function. So first one we will select most recently used, and also you can use function as category like financial, date and time, mathematics and trick, statistical, lookup and reference, database, tax, database like you want to create contact list. So this database function will help you. Tax, logical, information, engineering, cube, compatibility, and web. Most recently used like Hancock URL maximum. Return the largest value in a set of values, ignores logical values and text. Like here's the numbers. Now you want to find some maximum value number in this list. So firstly select, then function, select maximum, then OK. Function arguments number and number 2. So select like from here like this one, D3. And press enter. Now number 2, this one, D9, and enter. Similarly you select another number like these all numbers, press enter. So you will see in this list 99 is the maximum number. Similarly, another most recently used, you can see if checks whether a condition is met and returns one value if true and another value if false. So click OK. Logical test. Logical test is any value or expression that can be evaluated to true or false, like 44. Logical test 44 as true. Value if true. Is the value that is returned if logical test is true. If omitted, true is written, you can nest up to 7 if function, like 40 and false if 39. In logical test, you select this all area, then enter, then OK. Formula result will be 40. So we can see here. Help on this function. Click here. So you will see this official guide for this one. The if function is one of the most popular functions in Excel, and it allows you to make a logical comparison between a value and what you expect. So an if statement can have two results. The first result is if your comparison is true. The second if your comparison is false. For example, if C2 equal yes, 1 and 2 says if C2 equal yes, then return a 1, otherwise return a 2. Simple if examples. So learning is a key for if you want to find out any correct result for your life, for your career, for your faith. So you need to hard work. Without hard working, people can't success in his goal. So this is the some words for motivation. And how hard work. There is the hard working with brain and hard working without brain. So if you hard work with actually any strategy, so you will succeed in your target. And if you do anything and you hard work but don't use your brain, your mind, so you will not succeed to your goal, your target. So how you hard work? For example, you have to plan what you want to do. and ask some question yourself. Why are you learning this one? Why are you giving your time? And what will you get if you learn, if you succeed? And see what your mind answering you. So basically, I want to say hard work with mind. Make a target, make a goal. Without target, you are running here, there, so not benefit. Like you make your target, I will read for a particular book 100 pages per month. So you can reach your target because you have the goal and you can focus on your goal because you have target. You want to reach there. Like like in the game, people are people are want his target, want his goal. So similarly, your life is like a game. Your career is like a game. And and if you not have the target, so you can't achieve that. So basically, firstly you make your target. I want to learn some books and I want to give my time on this my project. Life and career. So yeah, I discuss started, but you some. So like this, you can use this formula if it's a famous formula. And mostly people use this formula when they are making a result for anything, and also when you want to give grade. So a formula is useful. As a result, you want to give a grade like in a result sheet. Someone has about 80 marks, so they are in grade B, and boys they are about 90 plus marks, so they are in grade A, and about 70 so grade C, 60 grade D. So like this you can make some grade. So if you want to use this result, so this is useful to making this type of result and giving the grade by using this formula. We will try another example like formula, and as we know we discuss one example for this one. So formula, function, and if help on this function. So this tab is opened. Now in here, two example. simple if example. C active and D active code. So active yes, and so if C2 equal yes 1 2. If the above example cell D2 says if C2 yes, then return A1, otherwise return A2. If the above example cell D2 says if the above example cell D2 says if C2 equal yes, then return A1, otherwise return A2. Like equal if C2 equal 1, yes, no. In this example, the formula in cell D2 says if C2 equal 1, then return yes, otherwise return no. As you see, the if function can be used to evaluate both text and values. It can also be used to evaluate errors. Evaluate errors, you are not limited to only checking if one thing is equal to another and returning a single result. You can also use mathematical operations and perform additional calculations depending on your criteria. You can also nest multiply if function together in order to perform multiply comparison. So you will see some examples. Now I'm creating one example for if. So firstly input your data or type your data like names, quantity, apple, banana, grapes, dates, and another one price, and company. Brand. So brand and date, and you will type another vegetable, fruits like apple, banana, orange. So quantity, price, and brand. Now we will insert one column here. Delete this column. So if you want to see if formula, type here if then okay. like uh, like 3. If 3 any count quantity is available, so order, and value if false, if not met this criteria, so cancel. Now make okay. So we can see all these order because every this has more than quantity 3. Now we will try another example like price 5, 6, 8, 11. We should make some more, so like 12, 16, 8 and 22. Make one column, okay. So here we will insert that function, click here, if then okay. Now logical test, firstly we will make proper price. Now function if so price is 10, 15, make 12, so buy, like this. Now okay. So you will see this error. Actually this is the error because it shows in every cell buy. So return this one, insert and okay. Like 12, value if true, so select all, enter. Value if false, cancel. Now okay. So you will see same numbers. So what you need to do, type cancel. Now OK. So this is the if formula. Now here the maximum as we discussed before. N code URL returns a URL in code string. Help on this function. The encode URL function return a URL encode string replacing certain non-alphanumeric characters with the percentage symbol and a hexadecimal number. Note: the encode URL function is not available in Excel for the web or Excel for Mac. The encode URL function may appear in Excel for Mac's function gallery, but it relies on Windows operating system features, so it will not return results on Mac. Argument and description. Text required. Description is trying to be URL encoded. Here is an example which refers an Excel file on a Microsoft SharePoint server, which result in this one. So we can see now this URL is changed like this. First one is this one, and this is the encode URL. Average. You have some data and you want to make average, so it's a useful function. Firstly, delete all data. To delete all, select delete. Now enter numbers. Like Virat Kohli made these runs in some last matches, and you want to average. So very easy formulas, insert function and average. Okay. Now click here, select all cells, then click here. Now okay. So it has this 55 average. So this is where you can take the average for this information or this data. Now in formula, sum adds all the numbers in a range of cells. So select your data, like you want to sum all from D to D19. Now click here and OK. One error or something notice, there are one or more circular references where a formula refers to its own cell, either directly or indirectly. This might cause them to calculate incorrectly. Try removing or changes these references or moving the formula to different cell. So first let's select any cell, like here you want to result or here you want to result. So click here and now click on sum, then OK. Now D4 till D18 and click on OK. So you will get this result. Easy math. So like 50, 55, 55. Now you want to add. So formulas, insert function, sum and OK. Then OK. So you will get a result. And if there are some more column and you want to result every column, so insert data like this is the first column data and this one another column. Like this all items you need to sum here or here. So click on and sum, add. So in first column select this line. Now in second one this column and third one this one. Now click on OK. So all these columns result you will find here. So like this you can use this sum function to add to something in Excel. Now hyperlink, click here, creates a shortcut or jump that opens a document stored on your hard drive, a network server, or on the internet. So link location, friendly name. So select any link location. Also you can give the internet link. So open and find out any link. Like you want to see and use this link. It's actually YouTube video. So copy this link and paste here. Now click here. Name, visit, then OK. Is a text or number on that is displayed in the cell. If omitted, the cell displays the link location text, then OK. So now you will see you want to visit that particular address, so click here. So any browser will open and your user can visit that particular link site, YouTube videos or anything directly from your sites. So it's a good method to insert any websites. Click there. And it will jump or redirect to any particular target. Count the number of cells in a range that contains numbers. Like you want to count these all cells number, so select all, then OK. So you will see cells number which contain any data 9. Scene returns the sign of an angle. Click OK. Number is the angle in radians for which you want to the sign. Degrees like star pi, this sign, and slash 180 and equal radians. Formula result equal help on this function. Click here. This article describes the formula, syntax, and uses of the same function in Microsoft Excel. Syntax scene number. The scene function syntax has the following arguments: number required, the angle in radians for which you want the sign. Remark, if your argument is in degrees, multiply it by this code, or use the radians function to convert it to radians. Example, copy the example data in the following table and paste it in cell A1 of a new Excel worksheet. For formulas to show result, select them. Press F2 and then press enter. If you need to, you can adjust the column width to fill to see all the data. So copy this formula. Now cancel it now. Create a new sheet A1 and paste that formula. You will see here, and you will see the result, this one. Sine of pi radians 0, approximately 0.0. You want to change result, so type here your own number, like 22. So it's wrong. Close it and try this formula. Close it and new sheet. So delete new sheet and paste that formula. So you will see result is 1 as described here. Another, copy this one and paste. Select like 3, paste your formula. So you will see this result. So like this, you can use this formula, sin. Sum if adds the cells specified by a given condition or criteria. Help on description. So also you will see a video. You use the sum if function to sum the values in a range that meet criteria that you specify. For example, suppose that in a column that contains numbers, you want to sum only the values that are larger than 5. You can use the following formula, like sum if b2 5 and larger than, this sign is larger than, and if you move this side, so it will be -10, or you can say smaller than. And this video is a part of training course called Add Numbers in Excel, and this is the official video from Microsoft Office. Here are example. Copy the example data in the following table and paste it in cell A1 of a new Excel worksheet. For formula to show result, select them, press F2 and then press enter. If you need to, you can adjust column width to say all the data like property value. So you need to type this example. So first one is the property value. Adjust column and type this commissions in B2. Okay, now it's in the C, but we need to type here. So firstly copy properly this one, cut and paste here. Okay, it's a commission and data. So you need to type this all things like data. So property value, this amount, commission that, and data is that one. And property value is like this. So commission will double, triple, and if $4 lakh, so commission will be 28,000. Now you need to type this formula, equal sign sum if A to A5, this one A to A5. Sum of the commissions for property values over 160. So our result will be 63. Sum of the commissions for property value over 160. So you need to type this formula. Result will be here. So it will not count this first one. It will count from here. So if you add this amount like 40, 21 and 28, we will try to count this one. So copy this paste here, this amount, and paste the last one. Now select all and you select anyway, auto sum, press enter. Sorry, it has some mistakes. So now select this all, press enter. So you will see this result. Because we have the criteria, only count commissions if property value is 160 plus, as we can see here. And it is selected B2B file, only commissions. Sum of the property value over 160. So it will count this all. Sum of the commissions for property value equal to this amount. So sum like, and you will see this result. We will make a fresh example, an easy example, no hard. So name and amount. Price. Apple. Orange. Banana. Amount like 22, 33 and 24. Count price in dollar, pound or any currency like 44, 23 and 33. Add something more like that. Grapes. Amount 22 and 34. Amount 22 and 20. Now insert function and sum if. Click on OK. So in the range, so 3 column range is the range of cells you want to evaluated. So this one. Criteria is the condition criteria in the form of a number, expression or text that defines which cells will be added. So B to B6 and we make the criteria 24 and sum range are the actual cells to sum if omitted the cells in range are used. As we can see here in this example, like first one, vegetables, food, tomatoes, celery, oranges, butter. Some of the cells of all foods in the fruit category. So $2,000. Yeah, we will see this example. Sum if A to A5, this is the A to A5, comma, and this sign larger than on this amount. This one A to A5. So sum of the commissions for property. This is the commission. So what it will sum this B2 B5. So we make this one count amount range is this one, criteria is 24, and sum range this one, enter it, then okay. So you will see sum will be 33, this one. Because we made if larger than this amount, so result will be here. So this is the easy way to sum formulas in your Excel program, and you can use this sum if. So if means sum in that particular situation, or sum in particular area, or sum in particular condition. So it will sum if that criteria condition places will met. And another function in this list, PMT. PMT rate and per PV FV type calculates the payment for a loan based on constant payment and a constant interest rate. Click OK. Rate. So in rate is the interest rate per period for the loan. For example, use 6% divided for quarterly payment at 6% APR. Like 6%. NPR is the total number of payments for the loan. $700. PV is the person value, the total amount that a series of future payments is worth now. You want to see example, so click here. A web browser will open. PMT, one of the financial function, calculates the payment for a loan based on constant payments and a constant interest rate. Excel formula coach. Use the Excel formula coach to figure out a monthly loan payment. At the same time, you learn how to use the PMT function in a formula. So click on PMT function, use it to calculate a payment. Plug your numbers in the boxes below. Press the build it button and we will build your formula. We will even give you the answer. When you are done, you can paste the formula into your own Excel worksheet. So it's a good example and you can use it. Interest rate like 11%, length of loan in years such as 30 years, like 22 years, loan amount like 30,000 or 3 lakh. Now click on build it. This is your formula. And here is your answer. You can try another one and also you can reset it. Calculates the payment for a loan based on constant payments and a constant interest rate. For example, you are purchasing a home with an interest rate APR of 4.5%. A loan amount of this amount with 30 years to pay it off. Your monthly mortgage mortgage payment will be about this amount. So you want to see like type in this formula 4.5. NPR is the total number of payments for the loan. Want to find out how much of a loan you can afford based on your budget payment amount. So you can see Excel formula coach PV. Scan you this one. Tip, this is the formula tab and this is the syntax for PMT. Wondering why FV and type are in square brackets. The brackets mean they are optional. If you don't include value for FV and type in your formula, Excel assumes your balance will be zero at the end of the loan and that your payments are due at the end of the period. So NPR, this one, type here NPR. PV or FV. Also, you can type here 4.5%. Require the total number of payments for the loan. For monthly payments, multiply this by 12. So for 1 year, and here is the example for 30 years. So 30 multiply 12. So 30 multiply 12 or 30 or 12, enter. So you need to use this formula equal sign. 30 multiply 12. And also you can use this auto formula. And also you can use calculator. On this one. So 12 multiply 30. So 360. Here insert function. So most recently and PMT rate 4.5, 360. So this is the formula for using this one. Now in all, so first one is the ABC. ABS returns the absolute value of a number without its sign. Click on this one to know more information. This article describes the formula, syntax, and uses of the ABS function in Microsoft Excel. Returns the absolute volume of a number. The absolute value of a number is the number without its sign. Syntax ABS number. The ABS function system has the following arguments. Number required, the real number of which you want to absolute value. Example, copy the table below and press into cell A1, like data and this one. You may need to select any cells that contains formulas and press F2 and then enter to make the formulas work. You may also want to make the columns wider to make your worksheet easier to read. Like equal sign ABS, and this is the second absolute value of 2. Result will be 2. And equal sign ABS minus sign 2, absolute of minus 2, result will be 2. Similarly, absolute value of 4 minus 4, result will be 4. So this is the ABS. ACCRINT issues first interest settlement rate per frequency basic and CALC method returns the accurate interest for a security that pays per iodic interest. Click here to know more. Issues required. The securities issues date. First interest required. The securities first interest date. Settlement required. The securities settlement date. The security settlement date is the date of the issues date when the security is traded to the buyer. Rate, the securities annual coupon rate. The securities per value. If you omit per account uses $1,000 and frequency required, the number of coupon payments per year for annual payments frequency equal 1, for semi-annual frequency 2, for quarterly frequency 4. Basics optional, the type of day count basics to use. So you will see these all options. 0 or omitted, omitted, omitted like US, and you will see this value. Here is the formula for this one. Here is the example data, issues date, first interest date, settlement date, coupon rate per value, frequency is semi-annual to 30, 30, 360 basic C above. So result will be this one. And formula you can use this one. Accurate interest for a treasury bond with the terms above. And this formula, accurate interest with the terms above, except the issues that is on this one, for example. And third one, accurate interest with the terms, except the issue dash is on this example date, and the accurate interest rate is calculated from the first interest to settlement. And similarly, you can see here another options you can use in your category and as your work, like day, returns the day of the month, a number from 1 to 31. So very simple. Serial number is the a number in the that time code used by Microsoft Excel. Like 3, then okay. So result will be for this one 3. And similarly you can auto sum and more function, then okay. You enter your value here and there. Recently used, you will see. So as we know, we used this all function here. Financial, and you will see description for every feature. Logical. Add a logical function to your worksheet. Text. So all these features about tax formula, and we will discuss in later on, and some advanced features and tutorial. This is the basics. So we continue some basic information about all these features. Math. So mathematics formulas, and also you will see more function like cube, engineering, statistical information, compatibility. So in the compatibility, you will see this all formulas, and web. Work with the formula in the current cell. You can easily pick functions to use and get help on how to fill out the input values. So it's useful. Insert URL, and you will see any web service in your this Excel sheet. Defined names. So these all features and options about function, and this is the main part of Excel. You can get formula for different subject, as we discuss with some example, and it's an insert function. Now this is the name manager. Create, edit, delete, and find all the names used in the workbook. Names can be used in formulas as substitutes for cell references. For example, equal sum, and you can make my cells instead of equal sum. You can do this one. So click on name manager and give new name. So add your name, scope, so workbook or sheet, and refers to. So select from any cells in your document, workbook or worksheet. Automatically generate names from the selected cells. Many people choose to use the text in the top row or the leftmost column of a selection, like if you have any template, like this one, household, organize, core schedule, and grocery list. So in formula tab, Click on create from selection. So create names from value in the top row, left column, bottom row or right column. So top row. The selection isn't valid. Make sure the copy and paste areas don't overlap unless they are the same size and shape. So you will see in all these options this notice. Use in formula. Choose a name used in this workbook and insert it into current formula. Now formula auditing. Show arrows that indicate which cells affect the value of the currently selected cell. Use Ctrl plus to navigate to precedence of the selected cell. Like you will see result will be 75, 25 plus 50. Trace precedence. Show arrows that indicate which cells affect the value of the currently selected cell. Use the Ctrl plus to navigate to precedence of the selected cell. Like in this blank one, we make 55 and plus 66. Now click on AutoSum, select both cell. Now here and click on trace precedence. So you will see this is affected cell. And similarly, if you want to check this one, so AutoSum firstly, select the AutoSum and select both, enter. Select here now trace dependence. So this both is a dependence on this result. Remove these arrows, remove precedent arrows, remove dependent arrows, remove all. So just not have any remove. Click here and trace. Now click on remove. Show formula. Display the formula in each cell instead of the resulting value. So you can see this is the formula used in this both cells. So no result, but you will see a formula. Error checking. The error check is complete for the entire sheet. Trace error. Show the arrows that indicate which cells affected the error value of the currently like so trace precedence and trace dependence, and here you will show formulas. Error checking, check for common errors that occur when using formulas, and also you can trace error. Show arrows that indicate which cells affect the error value of the currently selected cell. Use Control plus to navigate to precedence of the selected cell. Add cells to the watch window list to keep an eye on their values, and you update other parts of the sheet. The watch window stays on the top, so you can watch these cells even when you are working on another sheets. So click here, click on add and select like cell D7, this one, and value roommate for this one. So now close it. Now watch this one. Now you are in this grocery list and you want to watch your selected cell. So click here and click on watch. So you will see that cell. You can move, resize or close. Calculation options. Choose to calculate formulas automatically or manually. If you make a change that affect a value, Excel will automatically recalculate it. Automatic accept for data tables and manual. So this is the automatic. Calculate the entire book now. You only need to use this if automatic calculation is turned off, like here. Here is the manual, so you can select it. Calculate now, so you need to use key F9. Calculate sheet, so shift plus F9. Calculate the active sheet now. You only need to use this if automatic calculation is turned off. So these all options about formulas, and later on in advanced discussion and advanced learning course or advanced learning tutorial, we will discuss deeply all these formulas. So we discuss these all options in this formula term. Now here is the another option, data. Get external data from Access. So get data from Access. Import data from a Microsoft Access database. From web, import data from a web page. From text, import data from a text file. So like from web, so click here, search any site, and we will try in new sheet. So click here, and from web, now search any site. Press enter. Click here and select. Then click on import. Where do you want to put the data? So this A1 or new worksheet, add this data to the data model properties. So there are some more options: query definition, refresh control, data formatting and layout. Then OK. So you will see this all data in that particular page. So it's a quick way to get the data from any particular site. Again, select any particular site. So if it's not work, so you will get this error. So you need to try another one. So firstly close it and try another site. Like this one. Can't securely connect it to this page. So it will not work if any site has not SSL certificate. We will try this one. Now import. select any another site, then import. Its PC is slow, so it's getting the time. But this is the easy way to insert data in your document. Close it. You can access data from this access program if you have file on your PC. From text, so open and if you have saved text, find out any text. If you not have text, so open paint and type and save it. S1 and desktop. Okay, so S1 on desktop. Now click on from text. So desktop, here is this data file. Click on it and import. So you will see this options. The text wizard has determined that your data is delimited. If this is correct, choose next or choose the data type that best describe your data. If this is correct, choose next. So original data type, choose the file type that best describe your data. Delimited, characters such as commas or tabs separate each field, or fixed width field are aligned in columns with spaces between each field. Preview of a file, you will see here test. If your data has header, so check this box. Start import row and file origin, select from here this list. Then click on next. Next. This screen lets you set field with column breaks. Lines with arrows specify a column break. To create a break line, click at the desired position, like here. Then next. This screen lets you select each column and set the data format, like text, date. Do not import column, skip general, then finish. Now OK. So we can see all these text letter is in different column, like this. So it's a quick and easy way to import data from web or any another place. From other sources like from SQL Server, from analysis service, create a connection to a SQL Server analysis service cube. Import data into Excel as a table or pivot table report. From OData, data feed, from XML data import, from data connection wizard, from Microsoft query. So these all options for importing data. Here, and exiting connection, import data from common sources. So connection, first one is the blank, and this is the blank table. And in connection you will select connection in this workbook, connection file on the network, and connection file on this computer. So these all options about data, and we will continue this learning source more deeply in advanced tutorial. And as we know and we discussed before, first five tutorial is very basic, and only we will discuss some basic information about all features, and we will walk through deeply in every feature with fully example. And so it will take more time, and firstly we will get the feedback about these five videos, how they are engaged with you, and what you need to more learn for these courses. Get and transform, get new query, easily discover, connect, and combine data from multiple sources, then shape and refine it to meet your needs. From database, so you will see a list of database. From Azure, from online services like SharePoint Online List, from Microsoft Exchange Online, from Salesforce Object, from other sources like from web, from SharePoint List, from Active Directory, from ODBC, and blank query. Combine queries like merge, append, and launch Power Query Editor. So these all options about query, and you can import query data in your Excel sheet by different sources. Show queries if you have. View the list of queries in this workbook. Just now is zero because we didn't import any query, and we didn't connect this worksheet to any online source. From table, so table 4 from Power Query Editor. So just now is zero. When you will get query, so you will see a number of queries. Connections refresh all. If you have some connected connections, so you can refresh all this one. Here is the basic feature like sort. Find values quickly by sorting your data like A to Z and Z to A, lowest to highest and highest to lowest. And it can be any number like now you want to sort data, so select and lowest to highest, and this one highest to lowest, sort. And also in this tab short column, so select your short column like H, short on cell values, cell color, font color, and conditional formatting icon. This is the short value. So this cell value will be shorted if you select here cell color and order largest to smallest, smallest to largest. Click OK. You can add level. Custom list, you can make your own list like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, like monthly short or day wise short. If your data has header, so select it. Then zero is being shorted by will is more than once. Delete the duplicate short criteria and try again. So firstly click here and now try like this. So this is second tutorial for Excel program learning course basic to advanced. We will continue to learn Excel and very easy, simple, basic method to know this Excel programs feature. We will continue this course and this tutorial series in next video. Please comment and give feedback what new you want to know and what's going on this course for you, what's value provide you of this course. If you find any difficulty or if you find any error or if you think anything wrong in this video, so please comment. We will try to continue and we will try to resolve that error or their problem and give your comment. We appreciate your comment no matter you giving the positive or negative comments. So we are waiting for your feedback and all type of feedback is welcome. So stay tuned, subscribe the channel, like this video and share this video to your friends. Thanks for watching and very coming soon we will upload a new video on this program series. Thanks again for watching this video.